Alright, let's go over these calculator tips for using the science calculators with scientific notation. So the first thing to do, and actually, you know what, this is an extra tip. You press on and clear. It's going to clear everything. It'll be a nice clean slate. So I gave you these tips because a lot of these numbers have a lot of zeros. For instance, this one that you use in every single problem. If you were to type out 11 zeros, that's not going to be fun. Now, the calculator can go into scientific notation form, where instead of giving you all those different zeros, it'll actually give it to you this way every single time. If you don't have it in that mode, you're going to get zeros, sometimes a lot of zeros. It's not going to be fun. So instead, first tip, press second, DRG, and select Sci for scientific notation. So second, DRG, size right here, click the arrow, click enter. Now it'll tell us in scientific notation how many zeros to put. Alright, that's the first tip. Let's enter our number. 6.674. Now you could have done it like I did, where you say times 10 raised to the negative 11th. You could do that, that's fine. But instead of typing that times 10, this button over here, big E, as on most calculators, it simply means times 10 raised to the negative 11th. Same thing. So you'll want to type that in, click store, because it's no fun typing that in every time. Store it to memory slot A. And now whenever we need this number, we can get it back by pressing mem A. So for this first problem, two students sit 2 meters apart. One has a mass of 60 kilograms, the other 55 kilograms. What's the gravitational force between them? We're going to plug our numbers in. I see R for the distance between them. I see one mass and two mass. That'll be both of those masses. And then G comes from over here. So simply put our G, which we stored to memory A. Remember, this right here is this. We stored this number, you can see it, 6.674 times 10 to the negative 11th, 6.674 times 10 to the negative 11th. We stored it here. So G times mass 1 times mass 2 divided by, it's a good idea when you do division to just surround it with parentheses, R squared. R is 2, so 2 squared. We'll close the parentheses. 5.50605 to the times 10 to the negative 8th. So there's your answer. On this one, you can round it to 2 or 3 places is fine. I didn't ask for sig figs in this one, so just go to like 2 or 3 decimal places. 5.506 times 10 to the negative 8th. Let me show you what it looks like if you are not in scientific notation form. We'll go back to flow, which is floating point. That's a lot of zeros. Also, there's so many zeros, I can only go to 1 decimal point. If you had more sig figs and I was asking for more sig figs, you could not get that right unless you go into scientific notation form. Alright, those are the calculator tips. Enjoy.